Okay, let's see if it's better. Let's see. Alright, should be good now, should be good now. Alright, hopefully it does not DC again. That was really dumb. But it's all good though. Can you guys hear me? Is the quality good at least? Is the quality good? I lowered the bitrate, by the way, guys. I lowered the bitrate. So it should be a lot better now. So that way it doesn't use up too much bandwidth. Alright, that's fine. Damn, we had like so many viewers too. We had like 80 viewers, man. And we just crashed. That sucks, man. That sucks. But it's fine though, who cares? Alright. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll wait for everyone to come back so I don't continue too much. So I'll let you guys come back real quick. I'll just wait a couple seconds so that way people don't miss out on anything. Japanese characters, how are you, man? Welcome to the stream. Guys, make sure you guys like this stream as well. Make sure you guys hit that like button. We're going for 100 likes for the next hour. So if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's get this brand new stream going. Alright, let's get the brand new stream going. Make sure you guys hit that like button. So that way we can hit the algorithm again. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys drop that like button. I'm gonna just post. Let me post again. All right, let me just send the notification again. All right, are you making the video call part? Yes, we are making the video call part. We are making the video call part. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to emit this event, and we just need the caller and the receiver. I don't really care about the conversation ID, to be honest with you. That's not really important, and I don't really need that right now because we could very easily grab them in the back end. Okay. So what we'll do is this. We'll emit this event. Okay, and then we'll go to the back end. So let's do gateway.ts. And we'll go ahead and subscribe to a message, subscribe message on video call accepted. Okay, so the message body will consist of we probably don't even need the caller, the acceptor as well, because we can just very easily grab that from the connection socket, like that. We can very easily grab that data. So I probably don't even need that, to be honest with you. Okay, so now I think maybe what we'll do is I don't think we'll need the receiver at all, so we can just remove that. We only really need the caller because we can just get it from the that from the connected socket. So what we'll do is this. We'll go ahead and get the caller socket equals this.sessions.get user socket data.caller.id. So caller is going to be the user type. I could also just change this to the caller ID. Like that. Okay. Cool. And then we'll just change to data.caller ID like that. Okay. We'll get the acceptor socket, this.sessions.get user socket, and that'll just literally be. Actually, no, we don't even need to do that. What am I even talking about? Okay. So, of course, if the user's not online, we'll just automatically reject the call. Right. So we'll only do this if the caller socket is online. Okay. So we'll do caller socket.emit. Why is that complaining? Emit. And then what we'll do is we'll emit the data on video call accepted. On video call accept. And we'll emit this event, and then we'll pass in literally the same thing. We'll pass in same data as well as the receiver. And that'll just be socket.user.id. Okay. Okay, so cool, and we'll also emit this to socket.emit. on video call accept. And let me just actually do this real quick. Const. Just pass that there, and then just pass that there. Okay, so both users should receive this on video call accept event, and we'll do that right over here. So we'll do const console log on video call accept. Okay. Now we're not done yet because we still need to get the conversation ID because that's where it's going to take place. Okay. But let's go ahead and test this out right now. So let's go here. Let's go here. Let's refresh. And so I'll go ahead and try to call. And you can see if I let me open up the logs real quick. So if I click accept, you can see that both users received the event call ID 15, receiver 17. Good. So all we need to do on the front end is we just need to check to see if we were the caller ID, or if we were the person who, because the receiver is obviously going to be the one that's accepting the call. I should really just call it acceptor, to be honest with you. I think that would be a better name. That would make it less confusing, in my opinion. Receiver, because the acceptor is also the receiver. Acceptor. Yeah. Or do accepted by. And we'll make this a user instance. I mean, nah, we only need the ID. We'll call acceptor. And we definitely need the original caller ID. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to handle different cases, right? Because if we are the caller, then that means we are the ones that need to set up the peer-to-peer connection with the other user and have auto accept. Okay. If we're the receiver, then we just need to wait and listen to the peer on call method or peer on call event. Okay. So we also need to get the conversation that the user belongs to. So luckily we have this service right over here, and we should have a function. Find conversation between two users. Create conversation is created. Yep. So we'll do this is created. So we'll go ahead and do const conversation. And we just need to pass in both the IDs. So data.caller ID and as well as socket.user.id. And we'll do if conversation yo, what's going on, Ellie? How are you? Everyone hit the like button to boost the video. Yeah, guys, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you haven't already, guys, smash that like button. Make sure you guys hit that like button so that way we can get ourselves in the algorithm again, guys. Make sure you guys smash that like button if you have not done so already. Let's see. It does kind of suck though that the other stream like just automatically just ended, which is really stupid. But it's fine. Annoying, but it's okay. Not a big deal. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. We're going for 500 likes by the end of this stream. So if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like button. I'd greatly appreciate it. Okay, so emitting on video call accept event. Let's see. How much revenue am I getting from streaming? I make about $2 billion per hour by being here. So we'll emit this event, and then we can see that we also need the conversation as well. So let me do this. Let's get the conversation, and that should be fine. Yeah, the app is down right now, guys. The app is down right now, so obviously you cannot register. Okay, cool. Now we have the conversation. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. So let's just go ahead and just go into our types file. So we can type annotate. We can type annotate export type accepted video call payload. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll go ahead and type annotate with acceptor, which is a number, caller ID number, and conversation, which is a type conversation type, I think. Let me just make sure. Nope, it's just conversation. Here we go. Why are you making a website and not an app for this? Hello, Elon Musk makes pennies in comparison. Buzion, how are you, man? Welcome. Well, I mean, we're doing both, right? We're building a website and we're building an app. But, let me see. Yeah. Anyways, let's continue. Payload. All right, so we can very easily do this. So we need to obviously compare ourselves to who the user was. Okay, so on video call accept, we can do this. We can do a couple things. Okay. Let's see. One, we need to set is receiving call to false. Two, well, let's worry about the state later. No, I meant like desktop app like Discord. I mean, I'm only one person, man. Like, first we're building the website, and then we'll build the mobile app, and then we'll build the desktop app. Thank you, Hanson, for such an amazing content. Lots of respect. Thank you, Akshat. I really appreciate that, brother. You should put a ringtone that will always haunt you. Maybe. Okay, so we need to create the connection. So if data dot caller ID is equal to user.id, so annoying. Okay, if data.caller ID is equal to user.id, okay, then what we'll do is we'll create the peer connection. Now we've already technically done a lot of that stuff already in our header, so we can just do that from here. Okay. So what we'll do is this. So we already have the peer connection already, so we don't need to create the peer again. We just need to call peer.connect. So we just need to go into our store, get the peer itself right over here. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll also check to see if peer is truthy. So if there's no peer, we'll just do a simple return console log, no peer. And then what we'll do is this. If the data.callID is equal to user.id, what we'll do is this. We'll go ahead and create the peer connection. So we'll do peer.connect. Okay. So if us as the user that is logged in is in fact the person that called the user, we'll reference our peer instance. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll do peer.connect and we'll pass in, we'll need the caller ID. Let's see. Yeah, let me go back to the backend real quick. Actually, no, wait. Let me do this. Video call accepted. Let me go to that component. Where was it? Call receive dialog. Instead of passing in, wait, let me see. Okay, instead of passing in the caller ID, I'll just pass. Honestly, I'll just pass in everything. Like screw, I'll just pass in everything. Screw it. Okay, so data.caller.id. And instead of, yeah, we'll pass in literally everything. So we need the caller, and then we need the acceptor, and I'll pass in the sock.user instead. Let's see, what I'll do is, let's do that, okay. If I accept, what's going on? What's going on? Is there an issue on the backend? Let's find out. Cannot find alias for relation at creator. Oh, I messed up. Where's our gateway.ts file? Right over here is created. This is data.caller.id. There we go. Okay, so let's refresh. If you don't have sound decided for the ringtone, I'm a sound design artist and producer. I can try to make you a good one if you want, dude. Sure, I'd appreciate that. Are you using web notifications so on Windows? No, I'm not. That's an interesting profession. What's going on, Gareth? How are you? Okay, so we now have the caller. Not sure why it said no peer though. That was really strange. Oh, I think okay, you know what it is? We are creating a peer inside here. So we should probably re-render this whole thing when a peer happens. So let me also move this. And I think hooks are called in order too, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So let's refresh. There's no reason why I should say no peer. Perfect, there we go. Video call is accepted, and we have the caller. So the caller was Michael Jordan, which is us, on the left-hand side. The acceptor was our user Riley, okay? So now what we'll do is this. Okay, so let me also fix this as well, because caller, it's no longer caller, it's just caller. And acceptor is also user, so user, there we go. Okay, so what we'll do is this. We'll do peer.connect, and we can just use the UUID to be honest with you. So we'll do peer.connect. Well, let me see, how are we creating the peers again? I think we used username, I think. Let me just use the peer.id. Might as well, because we created it anyways. Okay. So let's do this, peer.connect. We'll do, okay. So what we need to do is this. So we are currently the caller. Oh, this is data.caller.id. Okay. So we're currently the caller. So this peer is the caller's peer. Okay. So what we need to do, and I'll also console log peer.id. Okay. Just so that we know who the caller is. Let's see. What we want to do is we want to go ahead and connect to the acceptor because we are the caller. So we're going to do data.acceptor dot peer.id. And I need to also make sure, I'm pretty sure the conversation, I'm pretty sure this should give back peer. Or maybe it doesn't, or I think, actually, I think conversation creator. I hope it does. Let me double check real quick. Okay, it does. Gareth, how are you? Aaron, how are you? In app TSX line 112, you put user ID. Basically, that just tells TypeScript that you know that variable is not undefined. Because sometimes TypeScript won't know, but if you do that exclamation mark, you're telling TypeScript that you know that it's defined. Guys, by the way, welcome everyone to the stream. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like button. And also, let me know if you found the stream in the recommendations tab. I'm always interested to know who here is brand new to the stream, like who here came from the algorithm, who here came from the recommendation. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys drop that like button. We're going for 500 likes by the end of the stream, guys. So make sure you guys drop that like button. Abdullah CYC, how are you? Kubin, how are you? Recommended, nice. Found you yesterday from recommended, nice. Thanks for the explanation. I haven't worked with types. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, it's always nice to learn new things, right? Okay, So when we accept the call, we need to call peer.connect, and what we need to do is we need to then do this. Where's the header? Let's see, where is this? We're gonna call peer.connect, and we're gonna do const connection equals peer.connect. I honestly think I might actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I think I might actually move this socket event into a different use effect. Our code is looking really messy eventually though, but don't worry, we'll tidy it up at some point. Refactoring is something that we can always do later, so don't worry so much about that. Okay, so I will move this into a separate hook because we have a lot of logic that we need to handle. What's going on, Davey? How are you? Okay, cool. So what we'll do is we'll remove this. And we'll go ahead and whenever a peer has been created, we will call this callback again. Okay, cool. Okay, so and we'll also do the same thing with connection as well, or maybe we'll do it some other way. Because what I did here was whenever a connection was created, we called set connection. So we'll start to do dispatch set connection, pass in connection like that. Whoops. And we'll also need to get the user's media stream as well. Okay, so I'll also create another use effect hook as well to handle the connection. And what we'll do is whenever the connection changes, we'll obviously have to get the connection from the store right over here. So whenever the connection changes, this callback function will rerun. And we'll do if there is connection, do connection is defined. And we tried this earlier and it worked, so we know that this will work fine. And I'll just copy and paste all of this right over here. Connection is fine, open, error, data received, perfect. So I can probably just delete this because I don't need that anymore. Okay, so once we get that connection, what we want to do is this. We then want to go ahead and actually call the user. So here's what we'll do after we dispatch that. We'll get the media stream. This is going to be a little bit annoying, so let's do this. Yeah, sometimes I hate doing everything inside use effect because you cannot do async like that. I mean, it's not recommended, but now what we're gonna do is this. Gotta go ahead and get the navigator. So what I'll do is this. I guess maybe what I'll do is navigator.media devices.get user media, video true, audio true, and then we'll call .then. This will give you the call, and then if there's any errors, we'll just catch that. And what we'll do is this. So what I'll do is this call. We'll call the peer. So we'll do const new call equals let's see, peer.call, and we need to pass in the user's ID, so the peer ID. So that's data.acceptor.peer ID, and then we'll pass in call. Oh no, I'm sorry. We'll pass in the media stream, I think. Oh wait, whoops, sorry. It's stream. Like that. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll need to dispatch an action to set the call. Okay. So this is only going to work for, let's see. So we are doing this. So now the other, okay. So yeah, this is the caller, right? So the caller is going to initiate the peer connection. Then we're going to dispatch set connection, so that way we can listen to the events over here. And then what we'll do is we'll get ourselves the acceptor's media device. We'll get the acceptor's media device, right? We probably won't do it inside here though. We'll probably do it when we emit that event, so that way we already have it, so we might probably not do it inside here. I think what we'll do is we'll probably set the stream in Redux, and then we'll just get it from Redux, and then we'll just pass the stream in here. And so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get the media device, get user media, then we'll call the peer. Okay, so now the peer itself needs to listen to the call event. Okay, so I think we're doing that inside here. So when the peer receives a call, it'll say receiving call. Okay, and then let's just get rid of this for now, and let's try this out. So we should be able to receive a call right now. Okay, so I'm gonna call the user. Now when I accept, it should say receiving call right over here. And when we receive the call, we're just gonna automatically accept it already because the user already clicked accept. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do incoming call.answer, and this is where we need to get our media stream. So we'll do that real quick. So we'll do this. We'll do navigator. Let me just copy and paste that crap down here. So we'll do navigator right over here. So get media devices, get user media dot then, okay, peer dot call, and so this is where we're going to need to. Well, actually, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this. We're going to do dot then. We're going to do incoming call dot answer. We're going to answer with our media stream, and I think that's all we need. I think we could probably also pass in restraints as well, I think, or constraints. Maybe we can't, that's fine. So we'll do incoming call.answer, and let me just check the other code that we wrote the other day to see what else we need to do next. And yeah, after that, all we really need to do is just set the ref to the media stream, and we just have to play the video. And I think we're done with that, so let's just do this real quick. All right, let's see what happens here. Does this? I don't think this takes in the callback function. But we also need to listen to the stream event. Yeah, we also need to listen to the stream event. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do as well. When we answer the call, we'll go ahead and set the call for ourselves. So right over here, this dispatch is for the person who initiated the call. Okay. This dispatch right over here is going to be for us, right? Because we're the ones receiving the call. So we're going to do dispatch set call, and the call is literally just going to be the media connection, which is this right over here. Okay, so keep in mind that this use effect is for the person. So let me write a comment over here. Okay, and so what we'll do is we'll dispatch set call, and we'll also need to set the stream probably globally, I think. This as well. So whenever the user accepts the call, we actually don't even need to emit the event for the person who accepted the call, to be honest with you, because this logic is only going to ever happen for the user who is the caller, right? Okay, so let's write that there. And I think what we'll do is once we dispatch that, we'll do another use effect. And we'll need the call itself right over here. So whenever the call changes, go over here. So we'll do And these logs are just for me just to see what's going on. So what we'll do is we'll do call if call. We'll do this actually. If there's no call, call the on, and we'll do on stream. And so this is going to be likely the let's see. Yeah, this is going to be the remote stream, I believe. Remote stream. Yeah, this is going to be remote stream. And so when we receive the remote stream, what we need to do is we need to dispatch set remote stream. So this will occur for both users. So this will occur for the authenticated user, or the user that's calling and the user that's receiving the call. Keep in mind that this remote stream is going to be different on both perspectives, right? It'll be different for both users because this use effect will only ever this will only ever run if we are the well, regardless, in the end, it's going to dispatch the call. It's going to dispatch the set call action anyways, and it'll set the call. So the call will pretty much be similar, if that makes sense. So when we reference call and then we listen to the stream event, we'll get the remote stream. And all you have to do is this. We need to get the ref, and this is where it gets a lot. This is where it gets really tricky, because now, now what we need to do is we need to set the ref. Otherwise, we won't be able to actually add the what's it called? Otherwise, we won't be able to actually add the video to the user. Now, I don't think you can actually set a ref to Redux. I don't think you can actually. Let me see. Can you set ref to Redux? Yeah, I don't know if we can actually set the ref to the Redux store. I don't know if we can. I can try, but like I don't think we can though. I think it might run into some issues. But we can always try though, of course. Let's see. Let's go into. All right, let's go over here. Okay, so what we'll do is this. So what I'm gonna do is for now, let's go to message panel. We'll go over to here. I'm just gonna comment this out for now because we're not worrying about the state. I'm just gonna manually display this conversation call for the time being. Page TSX. What's going on here? $186. Why is it complaining about that? The hell? Oh wait, I'm a moron. That was socket on. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I did that. All right, so let's just go over here. And I'll also render out the header as well. Okay, so for now I'll just render those two things out. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll go ahead and when I accept, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Let me go ahead over here and let me create two refs. Const local video ref equals use ref. I hope this is possible, but I don't know if it will be though. I hope it is possible though, because if it is, then that'll literally save us so much headache. But if it's not, then that's also fine. Local video ref, remote video. And so what I want to do is I want to basically set this in the store. So we'll go into call slice ts. All right, let's see if this will actually work. Local video ref, and this will be of type React.ref object HTML video element. React.ref object HTML video element. Remote video ref, and we'll do React.ref object HTML video element like that. Okay. And so hopefully what we can do is on the use effect hook, what I can do is I can first, what I'll do is this. If anything changes to the local or remote video ref, we'll call this, we'll just write a log inside conversation. And let's go ahead and do a dispatch. State dot local video ref equals section dot local state dot remote video ref equals section dot remote video ref. And I'll go ahead and create a custom type. So let's do export type. Let's see, we'll call this and we'll just go down here and type annotate just like that. And let's see what's going on. It should be payload. Is this not possible? Action, not payload. It's probably complaining because of types. Interesting. That should be possible. Not sure why that is. We're not allowed to assign refs to refs. Writable draft. Okay, so annoying. I'm gonna ignore that for now, so I don't want to deal with that right now. Okay, so let's go into conversation call. We'll do dispatch set. Hopefully there will be no issues. And we'll dispatch this action. Okay. And we'll just, I guess maybe we might not even be able to take a look at it in the store, but I don't know, we'll see. But we don't have any errors, and it's calling the reducer function. Now, I guarantee you there's no possible way that we could probably see this in the Redux store because it's not serializable. But it's saying current is set to null, which is not good. Let's see. I mean, unless there was a probable way of dispatching events across components, that would probably make it nice. But I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, well, it's null because we don't have any video elements. Yeah, I'm silly. So let's see. Local video ref. Let's see if now that will work. Hi Spady, how are you? Welcome to the stream. And of course it's throwing an error. Why would that error out though? Cannot assign read-only property? Is it complaining about I think it's complaining about, let's see. Is it complaining about? Yeah, it's complaining about the dispatch. Okay, so. Yeah, so it seems like we can't actually dispatch this. That's interesting. So how else would I get the local video ref then? There's no way that I'm going to pass in that. There's no way that I'm going to forward that ref multiple times from app to conversation call. That's going to take us like, because conversation call is like probably like the fifth. It's like nested deeply into the application itself. So there's no way that I'm going to go ahead and do that. So that's the problem, is we cannot. Yeah, that's really, let's see. Maybe could use a React portal. Warrior King, how are you, man? Welcome back to the stream. Okay, so the question is, how do we have, let me see. Because what I would need to do is I need to forward the ref from app all the way down into message panel body, or maybe all the way down into, what is message panel? Message panel is right over here. And it's being rendered in two different components. It's being rendered inside conversation, and so we need to pass it down into here, and from here well, actually, yeah, this is, yeah, hold on. I think what we need to do is we need to pass from app page, or maybe not even app page. I think maybe we might to define it all the way up here, forward it into app page, forward it from app page to, yeah, that's, I don't think that's a good idea though. Global ref React. Yeah, if we can't get this, then let me see. How to store a ref globally. Is this only website, or it's only a website currently at the moment? We have not built the iOS app yet. Hi, how are you? What's the plan for today? We're working on video call right now. I think the only way is really just to forward a ref, to be honest. As much as I hate doing this, I think the only way is to forward the ref, because there's no other, and the only other way, if we don't forward a ref, is we can listen to the event inside of the, we can listen to the event inside the inside the same component. But that would mean, but what would happen is if we did that, right? Let me look up. Let me see React event emitter. Let me see if there's like an event emitter. Let me see if it's possible to kind of like dispatch events across components. Because if we can do that, then that would be cool. But if we can't, then Another thing that I could also do is do this. What I could do is